And now we're kind of cold, because it's nighttime again, and poor Link is miserable, but that's fine. That shrine's complete, and it's a nice, worthy, fast travel way to get back to that ferry once I get 10 grand, which shouldn't take long. I just need to get back to civilization where I can sell things again. But before I do that, I want to check this place out. Did I just spend that? So I currently have the Daruk's protection up. So it, okay, so it... Oh, that's weird. I don't know if I like that. So Daruk's protection just goes ahead and triggers when you, whenever you block now. Huh. I would kind of want to manually trigger it, because then you can have control over when it runs out. And when its situation's crucial enough to justify that. It's gonna be a little hard to find those ruins if they screw up my perception of my surroundings every time I try to leave that area. So Daruk's protection automatically triggers just when you block. Like, I know I can technically unequip it, but that's a bit much to have to fully unequip the entire skill. Did I just run past it? Oh no. The storm dies off before I actually reach the ruins I was looking for. Okay, cool. Neat. I was hoping Daruk's protection would be like a special mode I can enter for invincibility purposes when I need to. But instead, Daruk's protection is a thing that activates... Yeah, ha, ha. It activates whenever you block and take damage, I guess? And then it triggers 3 times, then it has to regenerate again. Which is a bit much. These things have long cooldowns, so having it regenerate and go down that often is a bit much. Whoa, another moldugas here. The molduga are just genuinely everywhere, aren't they? Alright, well, I guess I don't feel so bad about skipping on the other one. Maybe this one will be more controllable. The bomb method works just fine on these guys until the moment where one of them is just running around so much that I can't get it to engage. Whoopsie! Oh, that was weird. Ow. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. You're supposed to bite the bomb. There we go. Like that. Oh! Almost got him in one go. But then he punted me into space. As you do. Maybe use a square bomb. Hello. That was an accident, but it looked like I was really doing a great job at planning an incredibly complex scenario. How you doing down there? What's that over there? Oh my god. Isn't that interesting? Nope. He, kind of wandered off, didn't he? I could just freeze him in midair, I suppose. Didn't really pan out as planned. Let's get rid of that body of yours. Get out of here. Hello. Could you stop rebuilding yourself? There's no head. I think I already broke your head. Bits and pieces! Oh, it's because another skeleton's fighting me. And so they're joined together as a symbiotic creature, terrifyingly. Long throw midnight scimitar? Not really a big deal. Royal Claymore with special long throw capabilities. Well, I just used the crap out of this one during this fight, so it's gonna break soon. So that's a reasonable thing to grab. I'm happy to have a Royal Claymore. There we go. What am I gonna do with all these free arrows? Oh no. And thwomp. Ow. Stop that. Now double explode. It's funny, I'm like constantly like overloaded with bone items as opposed to flesh items, and it's because despite the fact that they're restricted to nighttime, the freaking Stalfos enemies are just so persistent. Because they, when they start spawning, they're just like, hey, how's it going? You exist? Guess what? I exist. I'm right here. They just spawn onto you directly, and it's like, ah, he's right here. Get him away. The living creatures are always in encampments and like hanging out somewhere, but the Stalfos are all like, hey, what a horrible night to have a curse, am I right? And they just flood the screen with their nonsense. That's cool. The Molduga was guarding a rare mineral deposit, and yeah ha ha. Boo-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo. Hello. There you go. You're welcome. It's an honor, right? Isn't that right, Korok? It's an honor. Have I been down there? I feel like I have, but maybe not. No, I've been to that little weird spot. Yeah, there's a Korok seed there. I got that much. Huh. I can see there being a quest that explains this area in some way. Wow, say goodbye to my map, huh? Oh, weird. Does it happen because I was standing on here? Does it happen when I go over here? It does. A gargantuan storm kicks up that blacks out everything I can see. And then I walk over here and it goes away. Huh. That's funny. It's doing it because they were at the bottom boundary of the map, of course, so at some point I just can't go any further. Yeah, look at the map. They actually can't scroll any further past that spot. So the game's probably trying to make it not super obvious that there's a straight-up border over there. That area is bound to be interesting. Let's skip over here. I'm going to skip over to here. I'm going to check out this East Barrens region, but I also want to check out that one, in particular, that one weird throughput area that goes down through the, it's like a pass through the mountain range. Like, that's one of the chunks of area of the map that we have not yet explored, and it's been on my to-do list for a while. Hence the yellow spot and everything. Oopsie. There we go. I always forget how to delete them sometimes. Whoa! I always forget sometimes. Great sentence. Completely self-contradictory. A+. So I figure this is a big old empty chunk I haven't really been in yet. It's probably going to be either a Molduga or a shrine.
Mipha's grace is ready.
Mipha's grace is ready. Stop dying, you loser. It's embarrassing us all. There a Korok seed? Ah, we've been here then. Right, that's the Korok seed. I recognize it. It was the one where I awkwardly wasted all of my Revali's Gales trying to get it done. Probably found it because I probably jumped down off the mesas and stuff up there. All right, well, that's fine. Straight ahead is the thing I want to check out, so we're still on track, even if we're retreading a little bit of territory. I think I'm wearing my sand boots. Probably. What the heck am I wearing right now? So easy to forget sometimes. Oh yeah, anti-cold helm. Let's go to anti-hot helm next, because the sun's coming up. So I have anti-heat, and then I have defense, and then I have sand boots. Pretty diverse set. It's somewhat necessary in areas like this, because the temperature changes are constantly threatening to hurt you. So mostly makes sense to put on at least a single piece of anti-heat or anti-cold when you're running around. Until it gets worse. Yeah, there's the Korok. What are we at on that? On what might be my final Korok count? 29. So I've got almost 30 to go still if I want to get that last weapon upgrade. I think I can get it. Koroks just freaking come out of the ether sometimes. That's right, run! And never come back. Oops. Feel a little bad sometimes, but hey. The meat's helpful for reasons. And frankly, they tend to attack me on sight anyway. Unfortunately, they ran exactly where I'm going. They might still attack me. What's that? Nope. Saw some vertical lines, kinda thought it might be the suggestion of the beginning of it. Hello! Howl for me. Thought it might be a destructible surface. Was not. I'm continually surprised I've gotten this many of the shrines out of the way, and I somehow don't have the full climbing set, which is like one of the most useful sets, frankly. I think I would have had the one by now that has what was it? Pants, I think? I think I have the chest and helm pieces, yeah. And those were from early in the playthrough. Who doesn't want climbing speed in a game where the primary addition they added was the part where Link climbs? Yes, I almost said Zelda. On track? Alright. This is what I was going for. Figure there's bound to be something interesting around here. Let's go ahead and switch out my... Also, maybe do one of these. Let's use some of the crappy food that I just have sitting around. Takes up space. There we go. Might as well switch to some climb gear. I don't think we have to worry about temperature anymore. I have so many items now. At this point, I definitely sort by category most of the time, just to make sense of it all. Yeah, temperature's fine around here. We're out of the main desert, so it's slightly hot, but that's it. You know what? I got this. No, I don't. Didn't do that at all. Alright. There we go. Defeated. There we go. I did it. I did it correctly. Look at all this reward. I should just run around near Hyrule Fields and just destroy a bunch of them for a while. Hey, Maze. Already took care of you, but it's kind of neat seeing it from different perspectives. Yeah, I should, So I successfully deflected it, shot back at it, which was satisfying. That's not something I've really succeeded at much. Definitely a lot more confidence in doing it when I know that, with the cooldown gone, it's going to actually, it's gonna just take the damage for me and just use one of my 3 charges of Daruk's protection. But if I succeed, then it gets obliterated and I get to feel all awesome about it. And that messed it up. Really knocked it on its side and everything. Then I followed up with just some regular shots and the rest is history. Well, mostly it's history. Oh my god. A long way up. I've never really been anywhere around here, have I? How about I go up here, and then I climb up to Duval Peak. So I'm going to go up here to the central area, see if there's anything noteworthy in this pass, then climb up this area, go across the top, East Garuda Mesa, Yarna Valley, then try to loop around through the Tau Bob grassland and Auxiliar Plains, and I've really never been to any of these places. Yeah. I can loop around a bit and then check out the... Yeah. I'm gonna draw a wiggly woggly line through this whole zone because I've never been here. And it stands out so much as a place I've never been to. Then I might just go straight across this lake and check out this other zone I've never been to, where there's bound to be a shrine or two, including this one that I can't do until I get that one piece of dragon. Yeah, Hero's Path is super useful. Its weird neon silly string makes it so obvious which chunks of map you've never properly explored yet. Neat. And as we go, I'll just sort of continually set a series of waypoints to continually remind myself of where I was trying to go next. Okay, that's gonna take an eternity, so... Yep. This'll get me started. I should be high up, right? A little bit. Little wasteful use of Rivali's Gale, perhaps, but Rivali's Gale recharges, thankfully, pretty quickly. So I'll make use of it. As you can tell, I'm still trying to wring every last bit of exploration I can out of this game. Once I feel satisfied that I've at least like zigzagged around each chunk of map, and I'm like, okay, we've seen the sites, then if I'm still missing some shrines, I might be like, just freaking tell me where the last one was. Because this map is so big, I don't know what I'll do when the game tells me, hey, you're missing 5 shrines in the entire map. Good luck. And I'm like, what? Where would I even start to look for those? They could be anywhere. Because once I feel like I've been everywhere, then it's like a totally clueless idea. For now, I still have chunks of map that I feel like I haven't been to yet, so I can safely just sort of feel like they'll end up being there. I definitely want to get all of them eventually. Then we'll start doing DLC quests, and then, of course, the big DLC challenge! The Hyrule Champion Kick-Ass Challenge of Badassery. I don't know if you get to keep your hearts or not, but if you do, I definitely want to... I'm definitely going to want to have all of my hearts already, just to maximize my chance of success. So, finish all the shrines. For the purpose of that challenge, since I think it's a combat challenge, I might specifically take one of my rings of hearts. I mean, one of my rings of stamina and replace it with hearts. Just to get even more hearts. Just seems like the smart thing to do. It just depends on how much it has to do with Eventide, because in Eventide, they take all your gear, but all of your other stuff continues, so your heart count, your stamina count, and your... what's it called? Is there anything down there? That's gotta be out... yeah, it's outside of the map. So I can't go that way. Your heart and stamina, and even your special powers you got from the 4 Guardians all persisted. And so that stuff gives you a huge edge, so it'd be dumb not to take every advantage I can get. So this is the opposite cliff. Didn't find anything up here. Yeah, my shrine thing's not going off at all. Stuff's not really standing out. Ha 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 ha. You are shrine. Oh yeah, it's even on a big circular spot that makes it stand out. There's one. I'll get to it when I get to it. I'm gonna stick to my original route, since that's gonna zigzag in that direction eventually. And I want to focus on what I was already doing. Mostly a lot of climbing. Hey, maybe I'll get lucky and one of these shrines will be the climbing one. I kind of doubt it, just because I kind of get the feeling that the, I don't remember which exact shrines it was, but I feel like I got both of my climbing pieces from, shrines that were on the natural path to getting to Impa. And based on that, I think that, like, they might have been designed as sort of a tutorial set of sorts. Oh, we're getting cold now. Okay. Use my cold pants. It's always neat how close desert and freezing areas can be. You get a lot of that sense around, like, I'm actually, it seems counterintuitive, but I'm actually used to the idea, because I'm in California, and I've been to, like, areas of Nevada and so on, and, like, it just happens. In fact, you learn a lot about it in geology, because it affects sediment. So when you're taking geology courses, some of the early on stuff... I'm sorry, what's inside of here? Could be a coral. I kind of don't want to deal with it, though, if it's in water. You learn about how... oh, wow, it's even colder now. You start to learn about how, mountain ranges and coastlines can lead to temperature and dryness changes as the air currents interact in different ways with the coastline and mountain ranges, and specifically how, like, there's often, like, a horrible desert area just past the mountains for the specific reason of that, like, the coastline will get heavy rainfall, And the rainfall will especially get cut off by the mountains and tend to deposit before the mountains or on the mountains. And instead the area behind the mountains tends to be arid and nightmarish and dry and hot and horrible. Which you can kind of get a little bit of a sense from here, because right here you have a coastline area, and here they gave us like, yeah, rivers and lakes and swamps and nice, comfortable environments. Then this mountain range happens, which is covered in ice, and then you have the horrible desert. Like, it's actually accurate, specifically, that there is in fact a mountain range between everything in the desert. I don't know if they knew why they were doing it, but it makes sense. And I've talked a few times about the geology in this game, how it generally has a pattern that actually follows what would more or less happen, so a lot of this stuff is weirdly true to life. You never know, when it comes to video games, if they're doing it for the right reason or not. Honestly, I'd be shocked if people consulted with geologists to make things accurate. Oftentimes, it's more that the developers are usually making stuff true to life just by observation. They'll look at the general layout of real-life locations, or even places they know by heart already, and develop accordingly. Hello down there. Yeah, I'll get to you. I don't want to lose my high ground, though. So we're going to continue along here and see what I can find. Oh, I'm out of Rivali's Scale. Whoops. Turns out it was largely unnecessary anyway. What?
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
We found 2 of the shrines. One of you's weird. One of you's weird. Is there a local to explain the legend going on here? Like, what's up with this place? Okay, there's snowballs. Do I throw a snowball at it? Oh, hi there. Bye-bye. Did you just stop being hot? Aww. It just powered down, and I'd just been here too. Yup. Well, I didn't make it. Well, that's a curiosity. Where would I find information about you? Is there like a note around here? There you go. Mountain Peak Log. Read Mountain Peak Log. This is a log of my findings concerning the shrine that sleeps on a snowy Gerudo Peak. Day 1. I can come to this snowy mountain intending to find the ancient shrine that was written about in an old text. The shrine slumbers near the pedestal on a snowy Gerudo Peak. I believe I've arrived at the pedestal mentioned in the passage. Day 7. It's been 7 days since I arrived at the pedestal mentioned in the ancient texts. Unfortunately, I'm eating through my food provisions more quickly than I anticipated. On a brighter note, I've found an explanation in the source text that may be the key to this riddle. When the snowy mountain pedestal glows, cast a cold shadow onto its core. Okay. When the snowy mountain pedestal glows, cast a cold shadow onto its core. Cold shadow. I already know what shadow means, but a cold shadow? Should the shadow be caused by a snowball, specifically, perhaps? I noticed a faint glow of the pedestal for a short while each day, but how to cast a cold shadow onto its core? Seems like this calls for further research here. Today, I've lost count. I can feel that I'm a hair's breadth away from unlocking the secrets hidden within the pedestal. I'm certain that casting and cold refer to using a specific type of shadow, but I've run out of food entirely, and I doubt that I ever had the tools to do the job, whatever they might be. Let's see, it's 6 p.m., so whenever it does happen, we need to figure out when it gets hot again. Okay, so let's, see, I don't know if I can use this fireplace again, if I can just reignite it or not, but it's not really a big deal just to make my own anyway, so I'll just save myself the trial and error and just do it. Yo, where the wood at? Yo, where the wood at? There it is. Whoops. Embarrassing. Boink. Noon. We'll try that. Seemed like it was active at noon. Or at least during the day, because the sun went down and then we heard the sound of it going away. So, see if that pans out. Glow for me. Oh. Okay, the sun's coming up, so let's go for this then. Row. This may not work out. I want to get into the next pit. It's getting too big to push now. Come on! No. Just getting bigger now, isn't it? Come on. There we go. Stop, stop. The shadow's over there. Cast a cold shadow. I mean, it's kind of going left, and the fact that there's a pocket here at all makes me think that might be the right move. I might be right. Maybe I just need to wait for the sun to go down. It's 1:45 p.m. Yeah, let's hang out. It might be getting closer. We'll see if it progresses. We're getting there, I think. So I have that sitting there. I can't move it anymore. As a failsafe, I'm also trying to hold this up. I can just hold one. Oh, that seems promising. Huh? I want to fall in. Come on, man. It's cold, isn't it? Do it. Cold. Cold shadow on your core. Pretty please. Either I'm doing this wrong, or it's finicky, or maybe I need to roll around more. Make it bigger. I don't know how much longer it's going to be usable. Now it's a bigger ball. Ah. Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I did it. Secret of the Snowy Peaks complete. Boom. Bye. Oh. I don't think I ever found a quest that explained it. Well, no, I found the journal. Did that give me a quest notification? I don't remember. Either way, I beat it. Beat it, beat it, beat it. Let's unmark you. There we go. Just happy to be finding more shrines. It's easy to feel like once you have all the guardian beasts and all the memories and all of the towers, it's easy to feel like you've been everywhere, but look at this whole swath of land we've never been to with its unique little quests that you get for their shrines. Yeah! No, it's Suma Sama's blessing. It's just a chest. Oh well. I got to do a puzzle to get in here. It's a Moonlight Saber Scimitar. I've never cared less. I just passed up like 4 of those on the way here. Alright, well. Progress is progress, I suppose. And there's what, 14 remaining? Yep, 14 to go.